Surprised I don't hear that. What's going on with my? There we go. Now let's see if
We're
I hear it.
live.
Choose your next words carefully, Leonidas. They may be your last as king.
Madman. You're a madman. This is blasphemy. This is madness.
This is Sparta!
Who do we have left? Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton. Yeah, that's what we have to look forward to. Kanye West. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're global. I mean, the lines are blowing up. We had our shop, which is actorsbreakdown.com/shop, SHOPPE. Oh, look at you. All right, anybody, I'll be right with you. I'm the kind of guy. If you attack us, I attack you. Dear Hammer. Hello, my name is Brian the Hammer Jackson, and you're with the Brian Hammer Jackson Show. Boy, it was powerful. This is a no-win situation. I'll give you a call in about an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I survived it, and I'm at the end of it. Okay. Can we put it that way? You guess we are. Oh, yeah. I know that voice. Hold on. Are you going to hold on? Or are you going to hang up on me? I didn't know we thought that bad. You cannot call people a stupid phone. I go, okay. Tell me the rules. This is not a win-win situation, but this is the truth. Isn't it really? Here we go. Maybe another time I'll be out of my book.
Yeah, we'll wait for the movie on that one, Brian.
Yeah, really. The never-ending story. It has a happy ending.
Brother, it is time for the mortals to pay. Release the Kraken.
Oh man, old school classic. Feels good. Welcome to the show, everybody.
I
You're
love
welcome to
that.
the. welcome
I
to
love
the.
that. That's my favorite. Your
Oh,
yeah,
do you?
your intro.
Oh,
That's my favorite one. My
oh,
favorite.
thank you so much.
I love the
Choose
movie.
your next words
Now
carefully.
it's playing again. It's
I got.
playing again. There we go. You
Is
got
it?
it.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, it was playing,
Oh,
but it's not now.
bless your heart. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Brian the Hammer Jackson, and I like my drinks without ice.
Mm.
Thank you. Welcome to the show, everybody. I am Brian the Hammer Jackson, along with the greatest co-hostess I ever had. I'm talking about the beautiful Robin Cox and the
Thank
lovely,
you.
lovely cutthroat Ellen the Johnson. Isn't it funny
Hmm.
that two lovely ladies have kind of penises last name, Cox and a Johnson? There's a theme going on
That
here.
is funny.
And also the
That is funny.
outspoken, the warrior, the Republican warrior, Stan the man is in the studio today. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show today. If you look at the
Thank
title of the
you.
show, I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Are we tired of the Trump crime family yet? Are we tired of it?"
Yes.
And what we're going to talk about is what everybody's talking about, and let your own eyes see what we are talking about. I'm going to show you what happened in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Brian, which
Yes,
video
ma'am.
did you get? Because there's lots of videos floating around. I just saw one that NPR, I think it was NPR, they
Yeah.
got one from one of the witnesses that was right there,
Well,
and it
I'll.
showed everything.
Well, I haven't. I look a little darker today, don't I? Let me see if I can light myself up. Oh, no.
Yeah, just get closer to the light.
Oh, go to the light. Go to the light, Brian.
Yeah,
Thank you,
when you
Robin.
come closer into the light, yeah, that's why you look darker, because you were back from it.
Go to the light. How's that? Did I look a little better? Go to the
Yes.
light. All right. Here we go. Stan the man. Stan, say hello. Oh, you can see my underwear.
Oh,
Scoot up a little.
not as bad as if you were standing up and turning
Oh
around.
my God, Robin got a show. until I learned how I thought going live is going live, but who knew I'm walking around in my underwear. I'm hearing this giggling. I'll never forget it. I'm going, "What, Robin gay?" I go, "Oh no." I'm walking
It was
I'm
me
walking around strutting like a chicken, and Robin just giggling,
stretching.
stretching in my intimate moments. I'm glad I didn't have gas. That could have been really embarrassing.
Or if
Oh.
you got or start scratching your
Or I
butt.
started
That would have
scratching.
been
I know. Oh, the balls.
yeah,
Oh,
that would have
yeah.
been funny if you
Oh,
were
yeah.
scratching your butt.
Yeah, I know. Be like your pet. What are you doing, Brian? Oh shit, I'm on. Um,
Oh my god.
Stanley left, and hopefully he'll come back. So when he comes back, we'll start the tape. And I think I got a feeling he'll come back.
He's
Uh,
got to go check his facts.
he's checking his facts. Um, each day when we go on the show, we're going to do a topic. And I'm sorry that Stanley's not here because I wanted him to. This is one of the topics that he would love. And the topic, and I'm going to take a poll in Facebook, and I'll give you the results the next day. You're going to get mad at me, but it's a true. Oh, Stan the Man is here. Stan Lee, everybody. Everybody, welcome Stan Lee. All right. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do a little subject, and it's just part of the show, and it's going to be part of the poll, but it has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about. Here's the subject. Ladies, you cannot raise a male boy by yourself.
Bullshit.
Thank you very much. Listen to what I am saying to you.
No, you can't. You're not a man, Ellen.
Okay, here we go. And I'll
there's
explain.
fathers that raise daughters.
Daughters are fine. I'm just let me explain.
I have a son. Thank you very much.
Let me explain. Unfortunately, there are a lot of women out there who are single parents, and God bless them, they're warriors. As far as I'm concerned, you go, mamas. You're warriors. That's it. You're warriors. But the mistake is if you think you could raise a male boy and bring him into manhood, you're mistaken. It's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why. See, what happened is that a boy needs. You do not have the boy's parts. You do not have the boy's genitalia. You do not have the boy's mind.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I'll explain. You do not have the boy's XYZ chromosome. He is a different entity. He is an alien to you. You will raise him. And mothers, you're doing a really bad job, and I'm really surprised about this. See, you're not teaching your boy that there are people out there, and we're talking other women out there when he starts dating. You're not preparing your boys. You're not preparing them for real life, that there's women out there that will try to screw him over, take advantage of him, get pregnant, so it can ruin his life. You're not teaching them that. What you're teaching them is be nice to women, respect women, listen and be honest and all. That shit does not work with boys, because in real life, it does not work. Your boy's going to be screwed up because in real life, he's going to be thinking that's the thing. And you guys know these cutthroat bitches, man, will get to him and turn him into a punk. They will turn him into a fucking punk. Because I'm going to tell you something. No woman respects a weak man. That is the rule.
No.
They
true.
want to have.
I don't.
Exactly. They want to have both. They want to have a man that's understanding and caring and empathy, but yet they want a strong man. But when a strong man doesn't want to watch your girly movies, and he doesn't cry in the love scenes and everything, and then he wants to go play video games or shoot pool, he's an asshole. But that's what boys do.
Not really. Not for me.
But if you raise,
I like to shoot pool, and I don't watch girly movies. So
okay. Well, there's an exception to every rule.
Mhm.
Stanley Wood.
I like watching girly movies, and I shoot pool. So
well, see, exception to every rule. But what I'm saying, if you keep treating your boy like a punk, instead of him jacking off at 12 years old like a real man, he'll be spreading his legs, borrowing your vibrator, putting it between his balls, and trying to get off that way. We don't want 12-year-old boys borrowing mommy's vibrator. We don't want it. We want him to jack off like a real man.
That is so
I've
bullshit.
never heard of that. I have
That
heard
is
of
so
one that did
bullshit.
hide his
No,
mother by a stranger.
Well, Ellen, you got to
When he,
understand. There's some stuff that you will never know as a man because you're a woman. You don't know all the trick that women does when we go to dating. You don't know all the
oh
stuff
yeah,
there is.
Hello?
And there's
I'm a
some stuff
woman.
as a
Thank you
and
very much.
Ellen, wait, Ellen. At the same token, there's some stuff as a man that I will never understand because you're a woman, and I'm sure you will
that
say,
is
"Hey,
true.
there's a lot of shit
Yeah,
that men does that you will never understand, Sam, because I'm a woman,"
you're right.
and
And
that's
let
the
me turn
truth.
it and let me turn it
that is
around.
true.
Can a man, a single father, understand a daughter that's growing up and then going into puberty, having her
Nope,
first menstrual
No.
cycle,
nope,
having her
nope,
first period,
Nope.
developing into a
nope.
woman, and then can a father understand the changes that's going on in her body and her and everything like that? You have to flip it over to be honest. You got to really be honest,
Yeah.
Nope.
and
It's
we
yeah.
won't.
It's
We as much as we love you and everything, we don't understand the changes that a young lady is going through. And
nope.
I don't know, many teenage girls are going to go to their father and tell them about the period, and he's going to explain to them that their menstrual cycle and how it works. Most men don't even know. First of all,
Don't even know how it
they
works.
we just
Yeah,
say
they
we
don't
wait.
even know how it works.
They don't, and we just wait till you get
They
off your
don't.
period, and so you have to really be honest about it. We're not being correct. And my suggestion is this, ladies: if you find yourself, and I'm going to tell you again about a boy. When a boy turns 12 to 13 and you're still a single mom, the boy tends to be the man of the house. He'll start developing more aggression, like he is the man of the house. And if there are younger
Uh-huh.
siblings in the house, he'll start watching them because he's the man of the house. And the mother will smile and go, "Isn't that cute?" Well, it's not really cute because I'm going to tell you what happens to a boy. As soon as you start dating and you bring another man in the house, and a boy's mind is saying, "You're
Oh yeah,
replacing me. You're replacing me." Now you're giving this
yeah.
guy full authority over me and my siblings. And now you want, and he's going to give us our rules and everything. The boy thinks you're replacing him. Not,
Yeah.
and
And
he's
that's why
going to,
that same boy will say, "You ain't my father.
exactly. He's,
You ain't
and
my
that,
father."
exactly. And what's going to happen is when he's going to rebel and he's going to resent you. And what happens when that guy goes away, that boyfriend goes away, he's going to remember that, what you did.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
replaced him with a stranger and made us obey the asshole who came in this house just to fuck you. He's going to remember that. So when you
Mm-hmm.
ladies sit back and your boy's 27 years old and you're saying, "What happened? What happened to my son? He was such
Yeah.
a nice boy at 9." Well, what happens to him is that he starts to grow up, and you take it. And if you're dating, if you're actively dating, especially multiple men, because boys see that and they know the difference between a whore, a slut, and a nice girl. And if you're dating and you're bringing home multiple men, you're going to start losing respect of the boy. Even
Mm.
though you're the mom, he's going to look at you a little differently and
Yep.
he's going to treat women a little differently. I guess a little bit more aggressiveness. That's what he's going to do. So, ladies, I'm sending you the
Mm-hmm.
message to save you. If you have a boy and you find yourself as a single parent, the best thing that you can do is enroll him in sports. That's what you want to
Or
do. You
get them a
want
mentor.
to, right? But sports
Yeah.
is the best. You'll teach him to play
Get
with
a
others.
mentor.
You'll teach him discipline. You'll teach him responsibility. Do everything that a good father should be teaching a boy. You get him in sports. He's surrounded
Yeah.
with other boys. He's surrounded with the coach. So you have the best of both worlds. And if your son is, and if you're raising a faggot, if you're raising a fag kid, get him into ballet. Get him into some sissy school
Well,
stuff. It's
that's
still
true.
it's still some kind of
Hey,
discipline that he needs.
there's nothing sissy about ballet. That's
Yep.
one of the
Well,
hardest things
yeah,
that you can do.
but if he's going that way, you still need to enroll him into some kind of organized sports or program
Activity.
activity.
Yeah.
That helps you and helps and develops him. So that's my thing. If you disagree with
Yep.
me, you can make a comment in the box somewhere, or you can call me an asshole. But I'm telling you the truth, ladies. You cannot raise a boy on your own. But there's other ways to do it.
Mm,
You put him in organized sports or organized situations or whatever, and so he can develop with other boys his own age, and he has a mentor, and that helps you. That gives him the discipline. It gives him the commitment. It gives him the honor because he'll learn honor. It gives him a chance that he'll learn competition. It gives him a chance of life. That's all I have to
Well,
say.
see, then
I'm
I
ready
did
for
it right
rebuttals.
because
I'm sorry.
I did it right because Paul used to be a football player until he blew out his knee. And
Well,
now
just because you did do it right. You put him in organized sports, and you did. And I know Paul because I met the young fellow. He's such a nice person. I say, "Hello, Paul." He goes, "What's up, nigga?" What a nice person.
no, you know what he said? You said something, and you remember what he said?
No, I don't. What?
He said this nigga got jokes.
Exactly. Alan raised him right. He's a nice racist boy, and God bless him.
He's not racist.
No, he's not racist. He's funny. But she did do a good job with her boys, and she did a good job with her daughter. I'm just trying to be honest with you ladies, and sometimes when you look around and you see your boy 11, 12, and he's changing, and you're
Actually,
saying,
Paul had both me and my mom
yeah,
to raise
well,
him.
I'm saying that he needs more of a male area. You guys can instill, see, and I think what single moms go wrong with is that they teach their boys how they want to be treated. Nice, courteous, empathy, hugging, loving.
I
But
mean,
that's
it's not just that's not just for boys, Brian. That's for everybody.
no.
Everybody.
I'm just talking about
Everybody
boys right
needs
now.
to be
No,
courteous and empathetic, and
but that doesn't work with boys when he starts dating. It doesn't work. If he's all those things and he's dating a girl, and you ladies just said you don't want weak men, he'll come off as a weak man. That
not
he's gonna be taught.
necessarily.
Yeah, he will.
No, Paul's
He'll- he-
empathetic and he's courteous and he's not weak.
I'm just saying that, and I'm not saying it's bad. If you want a boy that says, I'll help you dress your Barbie and buy you, put an extension on the Barbie dream house, okay. But if you want a boy that can compete, you see, a boy needs to compete and lose to grow up and learn how to overcome obstacles and adversity. And
No,
only
Paul
another
knows
man.
all of it. Paul knows all of that.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of women out there that needs a little help. I'm glad you worked out good, but and Stanley, would you agree with me? You're a boy, you're a son. Would you
Yes,
agree?
I agree with you. You cannot raise a man alone as a single mother. You need to have other people, a male figure. It could be an uncle, it could be a brother, it could be somebody that tells the truth. Because when he's gonna come to you, hey, I think that girlfriend's treating me well. Oh, that girl's a good girl. That girl will treat you good. That girl will not make you wait 2 hours and lie about it with a club.
I remember my mom wanted to give me a big spanking. I go, Mom, I'm 17. I'll whip your butt, boy. And because I was dating a psycho. And she heard me arguing with her on the phone. I go, bitch, don't you call me again, blah, blah, blah. Hang up the phone. My mom overheard it. My mom goes, get over here, boy. I'm not a boy, mama. Get your black ass. Okay. And she sat me on she goes, I never wanted to hear that from you. I go, what, Ma? You call that girl a bitch. Well, she is, Mom. I never want you to ever say that to a woman again. And I never want you to ever be that assertive to a woman and blah, blah, blah. Remember, they're women and you respect them and you love them. I go, I got to do both? Yes. Learn it. And I go, but Mom, she's crazy. Well, she's crazy. Get her help. I'm not getting that bitch help. I told you, boy. But she didn't understand. She didn't understand that I'm 17 and I'm dating bitches. You know what I mean? In her mind, every girl and every woman should have the courtesy, the love and the respect. But let's be honest, there's some women who don't deserve respect or courtesy. You know what I mean? But she wants that overall son. I said, I'm sorry to disappoint you, mother, but some women don't deserve that. He goes, every woman deserves that until they don't. They don't, Mom. That's why I go out with them. And she even said, she goes, "I love you, son, but I never wanted." She actually said this, "I love you, son, but I never want to meet any of your girlfriends." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because they're all whores." Thank you, mother. And
That's
we hugged.
funny.
She said, "You don't
That's
bring those
funny.
women around to meet your mama. You just don't." I know, mom.
At
And
least she was
so
honest.
she was. The only one she liked was two of them, and one was Cindy. And she met Cindy. She goes, she didn't want to meet Cindy. I go, "Mom, I want you to meet this girl named Cindy." He goes, "Do you like her?" I go, "Yeah." "You really like her?" I go, "Yeah." "I don't want to meet her." I go, "Why?" "Because she's probably a whore." I go, "Mom, she's not a whore." "Son, do you like her?" I go, "Yeah, she's a whore." "Mom, I want you to meet Cindy." She goes, "Okay." I said, "Mom, this is Cindy." Cindy goes, "Hi, Mrs. Jackson." She looked at Cindy, going, "Hmm." And I'm going to go make some soup. Cindy goes, "Can I help you make soup?" "I don't need nobody in my kitchen." Cindy goes, "Oh, okay." She sat down. I go, "Mom," I go in the kitchen and tell Mom, "What do you think? She seems like a nice girl. Have you had sex with her, son?" I go, "No, I just fooled around with her, but I took her bra off. She's a whore. Get her out of my house." It was Cindy. I go, "Baby," and Cindy goes, I go, "Baby, it's time to leave." And she goes, "Why?" I go, "Mother don't like you." And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Mom
That's
looked at her
right.
and going, "Oh, you hush. Sit down, darling. Have a talk with mama." And I go, "What the hell just happened?" Now I'm the bad person. Next thing you know, 10 minutes later, they're hugging each other, swapping recipes, laughing and everything. And I come back and we're gonna leave. And then she grabs me. She goes, "That's a good one. You keep her and you treat her right. She's not a whore." I go, "Not yet, mother."
Good.
"Hush, boy,
Not
hush."
yet. Not until you get
Yeah,
not
where do
until
I
you
get her
get
home,
there.
baby? She goes, she's a good one. I am so proud. You made
Yeah.
mother so happy." That really
That's
happened.
good.
That happened. But I'm just saying, it's that boys are just hard to handle, and they're growing up, and they need other people around them. And Stanley is absolutely right. As much as yeah, and when they go into the real world, start dating, not every girl's gonna be mama, and not every girl's gonna be
Exactly.
respectful. Not every girl's gonna be courteous, and not every girl's gonna be, you know, hunky dory, and not every girl's gonna respect you. And so, if you keep going with that theory, what Mama told you about that, you think every girl's like that, you're gonna be a pussy, and they're gonna run over you, they're gonna cheat on you, and they're not gonna respect you. I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
I'm just saying. You just
That's true.
Now, people, and another thing, don't teach your people to be gentlemen. Uh, don't treat your babies to be gentlemen. Don't do that. And people get mad at me. Go, "Why?" "Because you got you. There's nothing wrong with her arm. She can open up her own door. There's nothing wrong with her legs. She can run to the car. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with her ordering in the restaurant. She has a mouth, and hopefully you get to have that on you after dinner. What you got to do
Well,
is
there's politeness and,
there's polite, but we don't. Robin, I don't, and Ellen, I don't think you're the kind of girl that if you go out on a date that you expect the guy to open the car door for you or wipe your feet
no,
before you get out of that. And what I am saying
no.
is that you treat, I mean, treating a woman like if you're a gentleman and you're treating a woman, you're being sexist. You're saying that she can't open up her own door. She can't make up her own mind. You need to order for her. You have to protect her from the big monsters out there because she can't fight back. See, the thing
Yeah.
about it is, if you're going to be correct like me, you treat everybody, each individual, the same. I have respect for
Mhm.
women because I treat them as if I was talking to a dude.
As they were you.
Exactly, and that's having respect with them. I don't hold my language. I don't open the door. I'll open the door sometimes when I feel like it, and sometimes they open the door for me when they feel like it. We're just
Yeah, I do
they're
that,
yeah,
especially
they're
with
equals,
older people.
right? They're equals. So if you're gonna
Uh-huh.
if you're gonna be a gentleman, you're just being sexist. They're equals to who you are, and then you're gonna be okay if you realize that they're equals. Am I right, Stanley?
Yes, you're right. They're equal.
They are
Mhm.
equals, and they don't need to be little flowers from a petal. I mean, you get like that, Ellen and Robin will kick you in the balls. And
Yeah,
You're damn
that's
well,
tootin'.
true.
that's
You're
right. One
damn
of them goes,
tootin'.
I was about to
yeah,
say, especially if someone tries to order for me, because
exactly.
that ain't happening. I'm very
That ain't
specific about
happening.
what I eat and how
That
I
ain't
want it
happening.
done.
I can order for myself. Thank you very much.
In fact, it embarrasses Ryan when we go out to eat because I am so particular. I don't just order off the menu. I mean, I ask him, "Can you do this? Can you do that?"
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
sitting there, his face is red and thinking, "Oh my God, I wish you would just pick something."
exactly. I really got offended. I bought Cindy a car for her birthday. We went to
A
the car
what?
dealer, a car.
Oh,
It was
a
an
car. Yeah.
I got her an SUV, and I was really offended. We go to the dealership. We're gonna sign over the papers and everything. It's her car. You know what I mean? I'm
Hmm.
gonna pay for it, but it's her
It's
car.
hers.
The
Hmm.
salespeople kept talking to me. She was right next to me. Kept talking to me. Well, you're gonna get this and this and this. I'm going, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's
You
her
should be telling
car.
her that.
Right. And I
Yeah.
had to remind them 4 or 5 times, it's her car. Finally, I said, "It's her car. I'm her bitch." And
I
that's
said,
what I asked.
I would be
That's
like,
it.
I'm
Actually, what
just
I
the purse
exactly. I'm
strings
just her
here.
bitch. And it's like,
Hmm.
why do people do that? I mean, you're not treating her as an equal. You're going, come on, you're disrespecting her. All right, so that's the word of the
Yeah.
day. Single moms with sons, you need to enroll them in some kind of organized sports or organized functions to relieve some of the pressure of a boy growing up,
Yeah.
and it helps develop character, discipline,
Hmm.
competition, and honor. That's what that
Yeah.
does.
And if they're like artistic or musically, inclined, go that route too.
That is true. Now we're going to talk about
Get them in a garage band. I
right.
mean, really.
I remember my dad, and then you have a dad like mine who's insane, who should have been put away long before, and should have been, you know. Then you got the
You
other side.
question your mother's sanity for ever
I
marrying
did, and I ask
that
her all the
kind.
time. I asked him,
What?
and I say, "Mama," and she goes, "I know what you're gonna ask." And he was different when I met him, and I said, "Of course
Yeah,
he was different because he wanted to get into your mama's panties." Watch your mouth, boy. Okay,
I
but
bet
look what
you did.
happened.
I'm surprised you
He,
didn't
j-
get slapped for that.
I came pretty close. I go,
Yeah,
but this is why I'm who I am, mother. You're a good
yeah,
boy.
but that you still her kid.
Yeah,
you're
this is
you're
yeah.
still her kid.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't understand when I shut the door and it's late at night. I see the demon circle around my room. I am your soul, boy, mama. Um, so you got him, and you never wanted to be alone with my dad as a boy. You didn't. You rather die. And sometimes you're thinking, can I open this car right now? And what are my chances of surviving on the freeway if I fall out? Because I'd rather do that than have a conversation with this guy. And he came. I remember the first time he goes, "You know about sex, don't you, boy?" I go, "Yeah, Dad, I do. I'm 15. I know about sex." Well, you're not jerking off, are you? Because you've been in that bathroom for. I go, "No, Dad, I'm not jerking off. I mean, do we have to have this talk? I just want to know. You've been in that bathroom for a long time, boy." No, Dad, I'm
I would
not
just
jerking.
said I'm
Uh,
taking a shit.
yeah,
Is what I would have
exactly.
said. I was like,
That's his way of trying to introduce sex to me by opening up
yeah,
with a jack off conversation. He goes,
yeah.
"Well,
Well, that's kind of like my mother. She was like that.
yeah." It was like, "You know about sex?" I go, "Yeah, Dad. You know that you can get a woman pregnant?" "Yes, I do." "You know where to put it?" "What are you talking about?" "You don't know where to put it, boy?" "Put what, Dad?" Sometimes, see, I had a thing to make him go crazy too because I want to punish him.
Yes.
Because I
For
don't wanna be
yeah,
whatever do you mean,
the one
father?
squirming.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know,
You wanted him to squirm, not
I
you.
wanted him to sweat it, and he did. He lost 2 pounds having this conversation because I wanted him never to talk to. my goal was never have him ever talk to me again. That was my goal. And it was like, whatever do you mean?
Especially
Well,
not about sex.
right. Well, you
Yeah.
gotta put your dick in the pussy. What's a pussy, father? You don't know what a pussy is? I
Well,
did this
you could be
to
like my mother. She said, "You know about sex, right?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Don't do it."
Don't
That was
do
what
it.
she said. Don't do it.
So what he
Yeah,
did
that was the talk from my mother. Don't do it.
exactly. But
Not until you're married.
he was smarter than I thought because he caught on. He goes, okay.
Hmm.
The weekend, he brought home this woman, 35 years old. Her name was Harriet, drunk out of a bar, drunk out of her fucking ass, falling over. I got you a present. I go, what are you talking
Oh
about, father?
no!
True story.
Here's your whore.
I got you a whore. Dad, I didn't.
Yeah,
I wanted a car. Listen, son.
not a whore.
I want to drive a car, not a whore. Son, you said
Yeah.
you didn't. You said you didn't know what a pussy was. Dad, I was kidding. He pulled down her panty. He said, "Spread your legs, son. That's a
He
pussy."
showed it.
He showed it. I'm going, good God, Dad, father.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna lock
God! If
you.
my mother had done that, I would have died. I would have fallen over and died right then and there.
He did. He threw her in my room. Goes, you're not coming out until you do it. I go, what kind of punishment is this? You heard me, boy. I go,
Well, you could have said, "Hey, if you'd have got me the car, I could pick up my
exactly.
yours."
I'm going. I must be for being bad. You're giving me pussy. That get in there. You know what to do. I go, okay. I got in there. She goes, how old are you? I said, I'm 16. She goes, that's old enough. Your dad says you don't know what a pussy is. I go, yeah, I know what a pussy is. She goes, would you like to pet my pussy? I go, no, I don't want to pet your pussy. What's wrong? You want to see my tits? No, I don't want to see your floppy tits. Well, your dad says that we can't come out of this room
Just
until
because you're 35 doesn't mean they're floppy.
hers was.
Oh,
This woman
well,
did.
that's
This
true.
woman, this woman never wore a bra in her life. They just went to gravity.
Oh Lord.
And I said, and then she goes, well, we're gonna have to do it. I go, we're not doing nothing. Well, your dad's gonna get mad. I go, well, let him get mad. Well, how about we say we did it? I go, no, I don't. I got a reputation. No.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay. And so she told my dad he didn't do it. My dad goes, you didn't do it. I go, no. He goes, after I'm done with her, you're gonna get a beating. I go, okay, Dad. Carry on. I'll wait for the beating.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll wait right here for the beating. Hope you have a nice STD. Saw it in class.
Yeah.
That's why I am who I am. Mother. Here we go, everybody.
Yep.
That's why I say get your kid into organized sports. Don't end up like Brian. Here we go. Here's what we saw. What happened in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Let your eyes determine what you see.
Is disturbing. There is crude language in this. This is graphic, and we do not know the context around this. We don't know what happened before this video.
No! No! Shame! Shame! Oh my God! What the f? What the f? You just what the f did you do?
Protesters are gathering at the scene at this hour. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said this about the incident a short time ago.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse.
I'm going to put it right there. First of all, bitch, I've been around cowboys and everything. You don't need to pull your hat that far over your face and your eyes.
She
Unless you're hiding.
Unless you're hiding something. Exactly. You lift up the hat so people can see your eyes. You don't need to pull it down over your eyes and everything because you're starting to hide. Yes, Ellen.
She
And she
looks
was
stupid in that hat.
Yeah, and she was making excuses because of the weather. Did you
Well,
notice that at the
I
end?
sure did. Here she goes.
Weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over. And
the mayor of Minneapolis is also speaking out, calling that official line from federal authorities.
Now, did you guys see, including Stanley, that woman tried to run over anybody?
No, she did not try to run
get
over
away.
anybody. She tried to get away from them because they were trying to get into her car.
Yeah.
A lot of the videos that I saw, her wheels were pointing to the right.
Yes.
Now, let's go with
Away
Stanley's
from the
argument.
people.
Well, let's go with Stanley's argument. Stanley, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, let's go with Stanley's argument. Stanley says when an ICE or a cop approaches you, you do what
And
they
tells you
say.
to do blue, you do blue. You don't fucking do red. Especially when somebody has a gun. I'm not taking no chances. Oh, Mr. Officer, you want me to do blue? I do blue. You want me to take out the wheels? I take out the wheel. You want me to stop the car? I stop the car. I don't protest. I don't run over. I don't walk a little bit more. I don't try to turn around the car. I don't do anything. Period. Because that person could take my life. And I don't want to have my life out.
Exactly.
Now, that's a good
But
argument.
they should not have killed her
Period.
at all.
I'm not taking no chance. Some trigger happy policeman. Oh, I got a bad day. He's a black man. Let's get him. I ain't taking no chance.
I mean, they could have shot out her tire or something.
Oh,
if
they're
they
not.
They
No,
could have shot his tire. They could have done it. You think I
no,
want
when
to take a
they
chance?
train,
didn't have
if
to
they
kill
pull,
her.
if they pull their weapon, they're not trained to wound you or shoot your
They're
tires.
trained to
they're
go to the
trained to
master.
kill.
They're trained to go to
look.
the place
Okay,
I can
they're not
stop you.
even supposed to be shooting at a moving vehicle.
Exactly.
You're not
They're
supposed
not.
to move, Ellen. Period.
Stanley.
You're not supposed to move. The
listen,
policeman
I'm
is
gonna
coming out.
tell
He's
you.
walking in front of you and everything. You don't move. You don't fucking
No, you
start.
don't.
You don't fucking start turning around and moving your
There were
car.
mistakes made on both sides.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
gonna
move.
also tell you that she was getting commands from both
She was
sides.
not. The guy came out after that. She was not
Bullshit.
getting
One of
commands.
them said, "Get the fuck out of your car."
Yeah, and then
Another one
somebody
said,
else came out
"Get
and
the
said
fuck
no.
out of here."
Yeah,
No,
and then
get the
somebody
fuck
said
out
no.
of here.
Well, we're gonna find out with the audio.
She said no. She said no
He
when they're
said no.
approaching. She said no when they're approaching the car.
Yeah, they were approaching her in the window. Didn't you see that guy? The guy was approaching in the window, and then she drove. You don't drove when the person's approaching in the window. I even think the policeman had his hand in the window, and she drove. You don't drive. You stay there.
On that note, Stanley, here's what the official account at the White House said. Tell me if you saw what you saw. Here what they said. They said the federal officials at the White House said the woman was trying to kill the agent with her car. Did you see that?
No, she was trying to get away.
The city.
She was trying to run away.
And then
She was not trying to kill the agent. She was trying to run away.
I believe that.
Said President Trump saying on social media that the agents have acted in self-defense. Stanley, did the
Yes.
Agents act? Okay, you said they do. Ellen
Yeah, because when you move as a policeman and everything, you don't move. You don't do that. Period. Or else you're shoot to kill. Period. I know that. You don't do that shit.
Okay.
You're
so
shoot to kill when you do that shit. You're done.
So you think she was endangering the ICE agent's life?
No, but but even if she's 20 centimeters from the ICE agent, they're not taking no chances, Brian. None. That's why I said you do not move when the policeman told you to move. The policeman's coming in front of you with the window and going down the window. You stop. You take out what's? I'm sorry, the name, not Alan, the other one.
Robin.
Yeah, like Robbie said, you take out. Oh, policeman is coming in front of me on my window. Okay, you take out your hand out of the wheel and say, "What do you want me to do, Mr. Policeman or Mr. Ice?"
Okay.
Period.
Now we go here.
And don't forget, she has 2 daughters or 2 sons or whatever. She has kids. It's bigger than you.
Okay. Yes. Now we go to a question with Ellen. Ellen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ellen, the Department of Homeland Security spokesperson Tricia said she was shot after people began blocking officers during an immigration operation. That's what Christy Nome says. She was engaged in an act of domestic terrorism without providing further evidence. That is the narrative that the White House is saying what happened. Ellen, the Minneapolis mayor said this is bullshit. And I want to tell everybody directly this is bullshit. That's coming from the mayor. Ellen, what do you think about that? About what the mayor's saying?
I like what the mayor's saying because it is bullshit. I've seen plenty of videos. There was no bystanders out there until after all of this happened. Until after she got shot, then people started coming out because they were in a neighborhood.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
But Brian, wait, Brian, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Stanley.
I forgot to tell you. You know the guy who shot her was a guy that previously, I think 2 weeks ago, almost got ran off and went to the hospital by somebody with a car as an ICE agent.
Okay. Well, this is a different. I mean, just because if he has that trauma, then he should be taken off.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? When I found out that information, I'm like, okay. You think he didn't think about that?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that still affected him on his job. He should be taken off.
You think he didn't affect him on his job that he reacted that way? Last time, I'm sure he didn't react that way.
No, but that doesn't explain that you break.
I'm not saying to explain it, Brian. I'm just giving you some context. I'm not saying to explain it.
I understand, but there's no reason for him to break the rules of conduct and the rules of don't shoot into a car with an unarmed woman. It doesn't give you that excuse if you're traumatized with something happened a week ago. And if you're that traumatized, you should be taken off duty.
Yeah, but at the moment you got
traumatized people are very nervous, twitchy, and trigger happy.
Yes,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't take a chance. She should have never took a chance, Brian.
Well, we'll go a little further. Here we go.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly.
This is the mayor. This is the mayor.
Let's go out to the scene now. CNN's Whitney Wild has been tracking this story. Whitney, what more are officials there saying?
Well, as you heard, it was a profanity-laced press conference from Mayor Jacob Fry.
You know what gets me? You're going to show a woman getting shot. You know, okay, granted, you're not getting the details, but you're showing the bag full of blood. You're showing the gunshot. You're showing the woman getting shot, but yet you can't say fuck. We're going to censor the word fuck.
That's stupid.
But we're going to censor that. Oh, that profanity that he used. Profanity. Shut the fuck up. You just showed us a woman getting shot and killed. But yet you're going to be more upset. We're going to say the word fuck.
With the governor?
Well, I mean,
the governor was right.
You also have to realize, okay, it doesn't matter what's going on. The FCC is still going to find them.
Well, you are absolutely correct.
That's the FCC.
I'm just saying that our priorities are a little bit kind of screwed up.
Well, that's the FCC. That's the FCC. That's not them.
I'm going to give you the mayor and I will not censor what he's saying. How's that?
Good.
But I'm going to give you exactly what he said. And not going to censor because you deserve to hear him, the anger and the passion.
Collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed. As soon as it happened and we learned of the incident, we had several priorities. The first, of course, was to get the victim to the hospital and to get care as soon as possible. To the family, I'm so deeply sorry. There's nothing that I can say right now that's going to make you or your relatives or the friends of the victim feel any better. There were, I believe, 2 Minneapolis police officers that responded and were in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The second was to get ICE off of the scene. There were dozens, if not hundreds, of ICE and federal officers that were there at the time. Having them there was only causing more chaos. Having them there was only making a difficult situation even more problematic, and one that, yes, they created themselves. There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here.
Good for him.
Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. And it's also on you to leave. It's on you to make sure that further damage, further loss of life and injury is not done. We're going to be working towards justice as quickly as we possibly can right now, and justice is what we've all got to get. Next, a message to our community. Look, we all know that the agenda of this Trump administration is to create chaos. Let us respond right now with our best versions of self. This is a moment where all of us in Minneapolis and beyond, we can rise to the occasion. We can show them who we are. We can show them the kind of courage, bravery, love, and compassion that makes Minneapolis, Minneapolis, and that makes America, America. We are better than a bunch of ICE agents being deployed to cities around the country and ripping apart families and communities. We're better than that. And so we are going to meet that hate with love. We are going to meet that despair with hope. We are going to meet that injustice with constitutional justice ourselves. And we're going to make sure that in this very difficult moment, we do not take the bait that these ICE agents are trying to create and that the federal government, to be clear, wants.
He ought to be the next
They
president.
want us to respond in a way that creates a military occupation in our city. They want an excuse to come in and show the kind of force that will create more chaos and more despair. Let's not let them. Let's rise to this occasion. Let's show them something far more beautiful than the kind of division that they're trying to stoke. Let's show them unity of purpose, of love, and the courage of our conviction. Our conviction, to be clear, is rock solid, and it is for our neighbors, all of our neighbors. It's for people who have lived here for 80 years. It is for new immigrants.
Okay. Enough of you.
But no,
Wow.
I mean, I'd vote for him for next president.
No, I wouldn't. He is a lot
I
of shit that
would.
you can't do. Can't do that shit. Sorry, it's federal, sir. Sorry. ICE agent doesn't work for you, guy. He's not a state person, sir. He's worked for the federal. And I'm sorry,
No,
federal
but he's standing
ICE
up
agent
for
are
his
there for
city.
one thing, and Brian said it. They're here for one, for immigration. If you have illegal in your city, it is your responsibility not to have a sanctuary city. Why don't you do something simple and everything, and basically stop the protesting and act to your citizen to stop doing and let everybody do their job? Because I'm sorry, ICE agent and everything. Go see video of ICE of protester. They're not like kumbaya people. They're throwing rock to those people. They're fucking destroying the car. They're doing all things. They're stepping the car on the people of ICE. And then you're surprised? Let's not act like all people are like, oh, we're all nice. We're not doing anything. We're just protesting. You're not.
You know
Same way
why
that
they're doing
everybody
all of
freaked
that,
out on
Stan?
January 6th. Let's not act like you're a hypocrite when you're fucking doing the same thing to ICE agent. Where's your being the same way? What happened to that Democrat? You were all for January 6th and that was awful. But when the same people, other people are doing the same thing to ICE agent, you don't care?
No, you know why people are doing that to the ICE agents, Stanley? Because they said that they're here to get the worst of the worst.
No, they're there to get illegal, period.
No.
Yes, they are. They're there to get the illegal, period, Alan. That's the way we voted. We want illegal people to be. We want illegal people to not be in this country, Ellen. That's the way we want it. Period.
No. Trump's
Yes,
exact
Ellen.
words
Yes.
were,
Wait. Yes, Ellen. Obama wanted the same thing. Clinton wanted the same thing. George Bush wanted the same thing. Go see the record. The only difference is you never heard about Obama. You know why you never heard about Obama? Because Obama was being politically correct. He was not telling you. He was doing the same thing that Trump was doing, but he was doing it a sneaky way. He was like, "Oh yeah, ICE agent, just go there. Oh, ICE agent, just do that. Just don't show yourself. Don't act in everything." Don't forget, Obama was the deporter in chief, Alan, and nobody cared about it when he was doing that shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Ellen has a great point, and two things could be right.
He does.
But you're wrong in one way, Stanley. Trump said that he's going after the criminals, the bad guys.
Yeah.
This. Not wait.
He said
Stanley,
that. Of course.
Stanley, that's what he said. But that's not what he's doing.
And then he said also illegal when we asked him the question.
Stanley, but that's not what he's doing.
Yes, he is. He's doing both.
Stanley,
No, he's not.
But he also
he's getting illegal.
He also has a lot of American citizens mixed up in there too. He's not. He's going to schools.
Yeah, he got he got 100 Americans.
But what I'm trying to say, Obama did not do that. Obama was tight on immigration, but they were immigrants and they were illegals. Very rarely were there Americans caught up in this, and he did not go to radar schools.
We don't know, Brian. We don't know what happened during the time of Obama.
It's on record. We do know it's on record.
No, we don't, Ellen. Brian. We don't. We don't know what happened during the time of Obama.
But here's what we do know. And
no, it's not, Ellen. It's not all on record, Ellen. We don't know what happened during the time of Obama because it was politically correct, like the same way that Bill Clinton was politically correct. Trust me, we don't know.
Correct, and it's all on record, Stanley.
No, it doesn't mean that it's all on record that you know all the number, Ellen. I'm sorry over what he did. Tell me, Ellen, how many deported people that was deported under Obama since it was all on record? Tell me.
Obama, but Sandy, you're doing apples and oranges.
No, I want her to know because she says it's all on record, and I want her to.
Let me help you. If you're going to ask the question, let me help you with it.
Go ahead.
Obama deported illegal immigrants. Period. Stop. Trump is going into your schools and to your places of business, running people down in the streets to show force for his own private jack-off experience.
No, that's not what he's doing, Brian.
You don't think
that's not what he's
going
doing
in the schools? Obama did
yes,
not
I know he's going to the school. Yes, to get illegal. Yes.
Do you see Obama? Obama did not go in the school.
We don't know what he was doing,
we do
Brian.
Know.
Like you said, no, we don't. Brian, do you know how many people I go see personally and said, "Did you know Obama said it?" And people are jumping on me. You're fucking lying, Stanley. Obama was not there.
Stanley, show me a video of Obama and his rates and
We
American
don't have any
citizens.
video, Brian, because he was
Exactly,
doing
because they don't
politically correct,
exist.
Brian.
No,
You just
because
said it.
no,
they don't
just
He was
because
exist.
being a
you.
politician.
No. See,
Stanley,
here's a
I'm gonna tell you,
mistake.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, as much as Trump hates Obama, if there was anything like that, you better believe he would have put it out.
That is true.
Yep.
That is
No,
true.
no. Are you
Oh yeah.
fucking kidding me?
No.
Trump would have put it
Obama,
out.
Yep. He would have
was a
smeared
deporter
him.
chief in charge, and everybody knows it is because it's a record. People know that Obama was, and Trump's trying to catch up with the numbers. And there's another thing that pissed me off with Trump. I mean, I'm trying to be diplomatic here. There was the woman who won the Peace Prize, and she left Venezuela, but she won the Peace Prize.
Yeah.
And
Nobel Peace
even
Prize.
even Trump said, if she would have gave it to me, I would have put her as president of Venezuela. She came.
If
Oh my
she would
God.
have given it to
Yeah,
him.
it's known that, and people were saying that if she would have said, "I'm going to decline my peace prize and give it to Trump," she would have been placed as president of Venezuela. But since she didn't do it, she's the most popular person and a freedom fighter for Venezuela. But Trump says we don't want her there. We're going to keep the vice president.
Did you also know that she was hiding out because Maduro
Exactly.
wanted her killed?
Exactly.
I'm sure he
And
does.
another thing, Stanley, before you're praising Trump,
I'm not praising
they
Trump.
asked
I disagree with what he just did.
Wait a minute. They asked the question. Tell me if you agree with this. So while Trump is on his high horse saying we're taking the oil, they asked him, what about the political prisoners that you have? We don't care about that. We're not worried about that. First, we want to take care of the oil. And I'm going,
I
oh my
disagree with
God.
that, Brian. I disagree with
That's
that.
what he said. That's what he said.
I know. He said those things.
And I'm
I
saying,
disagree
my
with that, Brian.
God. And
Yeah,
then
I
we
disagree with that. Yeah.
And then we have a woman who won the Peace Prize who's hiding out for her safety because she's a freedom fighter. Trump says we don't want her as president. We're gonna
she
keep the
wouldn't
vice
defer to
president.
him.
We're gonna keep the vice president in there, who is what's his name that we captured. It was a
It's a
criminal.
woman. I don't know her name. It's a woman.
Well, yeah. And why are we keeping his vice president who has the same politics and not going with the woman who won the Peace Prize, who is a freedom fighter?
Well, they should. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I just know that in Venezuela they're having a party since that dictator is out. That I do know that. I don't agree with what he said. That I don't agree with that.
But if you, I'm getting it right now, baby. Hold on. Here you go.
Oh, Brian, don't make love to her now, right, Brian?
I'm not making love to her now. She's just. Oh my God, Stanley, you pervert!
I'm not a pervert. Didn't you hear what you just said, baby? I'll be there right now. What do you think that people think when you say that?
I said my love. That's what I said.
That's even better, baby. But my love, I'll be there right now.
I don't think I said. Oh my God!
It doesn't mean that you're making love. Making love could be a different way, Brian. It's not just physical. It's emotional. It's spiritual. It's the way you look at your wife, your girlfriend. That's making love, Brian.
Well, she really doesn't. Oh, are you serious? Oh no. Oh, you guys can still hear me. My mic is not muted. My daughter Jessica said that her friend just got snatched out of a hotel from ICE just an hour ago.
Oh my God!
And she was working in a hotel to feed her children and everything. So that's what's going on right now. And Obama doesn't do that. I'm just saying, Stanley, if we are really a genuine freedom fighter and we're America's for the American way, why aren't we putting a freedom fighter who won the Peace Prize and in office? And you know what she said? She came on camera 2 days ago and she says, if Trump wants my Nobel Peace Prize, he can have it. That's what she said. Yeah. That's how much pressure Trump is putting on her about the prize being sour grapes that he didn't get the peace.
Yeah. No, he doesn't deserve the peace prize. Either you give it to him or you don't.
Not peaceful. He
said that he stopped.
No, he did some stuff peaceful, but the other woman did something more peaceful than him. He didn't win the nomination. He was nominated maybe, but he wasn't the winner. You don't give a second. You
I
didn't
don't
get a
even see
second
why he could
trophy.
be nominated. He's not a peaceful person.
Gaza, they go to many conflict. He was responsible for stopping those many conflict around the world, from Africa to Gaza there's a lot of them. I don't know all of them. I think it's 6 or 7 he stopped.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Ellen,
what?
before you say Ellen, before you say no, he didn't. Do the research. Yes,
That's
he did.
been debunked.
It has not been debunked, Ellen. He has not. No, Ellen, it has not. Ellen, it has not. Ellen, it has not.
Well,
Stop
here's the
acting. Stop.
latest.
Stop having TDS and being anti. You hate Trump so much. I'm telling you, do the research. He did stop a lot of stuff.
And TDS goes the other way too, Stanley.
I'm not doing TDS, Ellen. I say when he does something wrong. I'm the first one. Didn't you hear what I said when he did something wrong? I said I disagree. You are purely TDS.
Okay,
purely. I could show you tomorrow that Trump basically resolved cancer. He would be coming. He didn't do it properly, Brian.
First of all, TDS is not a thing. Please don't keep saying like it is a thing. Trump disorder, something disorder. It's not a thing. Please don't do that.
Yeah, it's really not.
And that's Trump. That's Trump. Coin phrases that he's hoping to catch on.
Okay, fine. I won't say you have a very high anti-Trump.
Yeah, like the Gulf of America.
I don't agree with that. Also, I don't agree with that.
That's Trump's little catchphrase that he's hoping to get. But here's what Donald Trump said 54 minutes ago. He said Biden ignored the housing market and instead was immersed with high crime, open borders, runaway inflation, the Afghanistan disaster, and a military that he left in chaos and confusion. Everything was broken, but I, as president of the United States, have already fixed it. Now I am giving special attention to the housing market because I choose not to sell Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac in my first term. A truly great decision and against the advice of the experts. So now, I really believe he believes that, Stanley, and it's really bothering me that he's thinking.
But there's some stuff that he said that is true. But there's some stuff that he said that is not true.
Do you believe America was dead before Trump got in office? Because that's what he's saying.
No, I'm saying that
doing well.
No. America has never been dead.
As far as inflation is going, I hate to say it, it's about the same as when Biden was in office. It's not higher or lower; it's about the same.
No. Okay. During his presidency, he went to the highest ever, Brian. He went to 9.2 in 2022.
No, not in Biden. To Trump,
yes, during the time of Biden, 9.2 in 2022, Brian.
I will check that. Okay.
Yeah. And then it dropped all the way to what you're saying now, which is 2.4, 2.3 and everything. The borders, yes, it was a little bit open. I don't know how many numbers, but we had a border problem also.
Okay. But this is Trump saying this 5. Am I reading this okay? Because this is what he said 53 minutes ago. He goes, I am giving, blah. He says, and then he starts, he gets crazy and starts typing in caps. My first term, a truly great decision, and against the advice of the experts, it is now worth many times that amount, an absolute fortune, and has $200 billion in cash. Because of this, I am instructing my representatives to buy $200 billion in mortgage bonds. This will drive mortgage rates down, monthly payments down, and make the cost of living owning a home more affordable. It is one of my many steps in restoring affordability, something that Biden administration also destroyed. We are bringing back the American dream. That's what Trump is saying.
Well, during the 4 years of Biden, it was very hard to buy a house. That I do agree. But I don't think he was responsible for the whole house market. Huh? It is hard right now and everything. It's still hard.
I know.
It's still hard. But let's not act that during the time of Biden, the economy was crappy also. So. But there's some stuff I disagree with what you're saying. I don't. Wait, how is he going to do with the 200 billion? What is he going to do with that?
I don't know. But let me ask you a question, Stanley, and we're going to move to something else. Believe it or not, we're already past an hour, past our bedtime. If you had to give Trump a grade, what would you give him?
See.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Ellen, what would you give him?
An F.
There you go. I know, Ellen.
I'd give him an F too.
I'm not
He's
surprised.
failing.
As in a fuck
If there
you.
was lower than F, she would give it a G or an H. I would give it a Z. A Z, Stanley.
Zero
Z.
is what he would give for me. A zero.
Mine is Z. If it was possible to give Z, she would give it Z, Brian.
Zero. Yeah.
Zero, exactly. She would do zero. Mine is zero.
You have to admit, a lot of Republicans who have voted for him are saying that they wish they could take their vote back.
No, not really. He still has an approval rating, the highest in Republican, 85%, Ellen. He's not losing them. You got to admit that Democrat has 18% approval rating, so I think Democrat needs to work on themselves also. So
it's going to be
the
interesting.
problem is
it's going to be all hell. Yeah. Both parties.
Yeah,
Gavin Newsom ain't an angel, Ellen. If you think he's going to be your savior, good luck.
I like Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom too.
See, here's another.
I like the knee pad thing that he sent to everybody.
Well, here's another. I sent a knee pad to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to other Republicans
because they're on their knees. The Trump.
Oh my God! Here we go. He's a joker. Like, he's trying to be joker. Fine.
All right, here we're
Stanley,
moving on.
Wait, Brian.
Yeah.
I've got news for you. Donald Trump's approval rating as of today is only 39%.
Yeah, he's dropping. He's dropping.
I know it's dropping. It's 39%. I know that.
Okay,
let's watch.
Now here's the White House thing, and JD Vance, the fucker. This motherfucker.
It's JD Vance is talking. It's not the president.
He'll be talking. That motherfucker, man. I if I was with the press corps, I'd hit him in the face with my camera.
Well, why? You don't like JD?
No, JD. He's a moron.
Oh boy! Why you don't like him, Brian?
And he's an ass kisser because he doesn't have his own mind.
Yeah,
I have more respect. Yep. I have more respect for Pence than I do JD.
Do you like Rubio?
No, Rubio. I liked Rubio in the beginning because he was a strong-willed guy. Now that he kissed the ring of Trump,
oh my God!
He's Trump's. Basically, he's Trump's pussy. and anytime and Trump.
So you don't like that Marco Rubio, even though advised the president, and sometimes I'm sure you disagree
I don't like
with him.
Little Marco. No, I don't like.
Oh well, you don't like Little Marco.
Little Marco.
Isn't that what Trump used to call him?
Yeah,
I know. I remember. Yeah. Little Marco.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's give this a shot.
Look, it's the whore. It's the pregnant whore, Caroline Levitt.
Let me be clear.
She's not a whore.
Trump
Talking about
administration stand fully
behind even though she's a whore
and women of ICE, and will always uphold.
The pregnant whore.
Look, the pregnant whore. Where's your respect for women, Ellen? I thought you needed to respect women. You see how women are, Brian? Yeah, he's a pregnant whore. But if I would have said something like that about the Chosen One, I would have been all beat. How dare you, Stanley, say something about Miss Harris?
All women are whores.
Thank you.
No, because
Catherine, we can tell her a pregnant whore.
I don't respect her, Pam Bondi, or Christy Nome because
there you go. Because they're all Republican, Ellen. But if it would have been Miss Harris, how dare you, Stanley? How dare you disrespect her?
Because Kamala doesn't bow down to anybody.
She doesn't bow down, really? You don't want to go there, Ellen. Don't go there. You don't want to open that door. Don't open that door.
Here we
She
go.
didn't start in politics, Ellen. If you go to her story, you know her story. I don't even open that door.
She knows the law. She actually knows the
law. Before I know where he's going to do the innuendo, and I have to clear it up. Kamala, the chosen one, had an affair with the mayor, the crackhead mayor in California.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happened is that he told her, and she was his assistant district attorney at the time, I think. He told her he was single. He lied to her.
Mm-hmm.
They had sex. When she found out,
more than say they had a relationship. They were together. He was showing her. Yeah, he was showing her off left and right back in the day.
But she thought that they were broken up, but he wasn't really. He was cheating on
Yeah,
his wife.
he was still
And
married.
so when they found out that he was still married, they started calling Kamala a whore. She
And
had
she
no
didn't even
idea.
know.
She had no idea he was still married. No.
Oh,
And
don't
he did
have
not
gone after
sleep her.
him.
And if you
I'd
have
gone
to
after
understand,
him. Ooh.
right, and you got to remember, she didn't sleep her way to the top because when she became a district attorney and she became a lead prosecutor and everything,
Man, she wasn't.
she had
She got
She
that
wasn't a
on her
prosecutor
own.
when that happened, Brian. She was
she was.
still. She
I
was
think
still.
she was a. Wasn't she a district attorney when it
She
happened?
was an
No,
ADA. She was an
no. I'm not
assistant
sure about
district
that, Brian.
attorney, which is a
I would
prosecutor.
have to
I'm
look
not
into
sure
that.
about that. I don't know when she started
I would have to
University
look
of
into
Law.
that. Yeah,
You
I
would
would look
like to
into
look
it.
at it.
Yeah,
I
I'll
just
have
know
to.
I remember the picture of her with Montel William also holding her hand, and Montel had her and one the right side and had another girl on the right side back in the day.
She's a single woman and she could fuck if she wants to. And it
Yes.
Yeah,
doesn't mean
but
she slept her way to the top. See, this is the sexist pig that men have towards
I'm not a
women.
sexist
Well,
man. I didn't
no,
say
that's a
anything.
No,
Ellen
don't
just
say
said that
no.
women.
comment.
Men
She's
You had
a
the
sleep
pregnant
with
and
innuendo.
pregnant whore. I
No,
didn't say none of that shit, Brian.
well, Ellen, I have to.
Alan
Ellen, I'm
opened
trying to
that
help
door.
you out.
She's a
Whoa,
pregnant whore.
I got.
Well, I
Whoa,
didn't.
here comes the pregnant whore.
Yeah, exactly. Me,
Ellen.
Mr. Gentleman, me say that? No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I have to. I have to defend. I want to defend Ellen, but that's funny. Look, the
That is
pregnant whore.
funny. That was
Exactly.
funny.
Well, okay, that's all they are. Is just little whores that kiss
There you
Trump's
go.
ass.
Right. Finally, we get the real Ellen coming out. She had to
You
bottle
know,
it up. I gotta
I've
stay
always been
correct.
coming out.
I gotta
You
stay
know,
correct for Brian Show. Now I can show myself. There you go.
they don't have a mind of their own.
No, you're showing the real one.
Stanley, listen. All
Yes.
Caroline Levitt does is spew the same shit that Donald Trump
There
spews
you
of.
go. And what's his job? What's the job of the press conference? Is to inform what the president wants to inform to the people. That's her job. It's not to basically and to answer the question of the press. That's her job.
And she's also supposed to be truthful about what she's
truthful. She's truthful on what the president tells her to say.
Well, let's
Go
see if she
see
is.
What
fucking
he tells her to
yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Not
let's see.
She's truthful on what
necessarily
the
be true.
president looks at. Go see West Wing. Go see the West Wing shows that talks about those press
Okay.
conferences. Go see.
Let's see. Let's see if she's truthful. Listen.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. President Trump and his entire administration stand fully behind the heroic men and women of ICE and will always uphold law and order in the United States of America. The deadly incident that took place in Minnesota yesterday occurred as a result of a larger, sinister, left-wing movement that has spread across our country, where our brave men and women of federal law enforcement are under organized attack. Right now, immigration and customs enforcement officers are facing a 1,200% increase in assaults, a 3,200% increase in vehicle rammings, and an 8,000% increase in death threats. ICE agents are faithfully enforcing federal law to protect the safety of the American people by removing criminal illegal aliens from our country, which is exactly what nearly 80 million Americans elected President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance to do. Radicals in the Democrat Party are furious over this. They don't want our border secured or criminal illegal aliens being removed. As a result, Democrats are impeding immigration enforcement operations daily, creating extremely heightened and dangerous circumstances that make it nearly impossible for the men and women of law enforcement to simply do their jobs. Democrats are calling to defund federal law enforcement agencies who are protecting public safety. And Democrats,
What are we year? What are we year? 2015. Nobody's calling nothing for no defunding the police.
This is what I'm talking about, Stanley.
Yeah, no, they want the ICE agent to be out. Yeah, they want the ICE agent to be out.
What I'm
But
hearing
nobody's saying
is
anything about
another
defunding the
way-
police. Yeah.
Oh, no,
what
not
I'm
defunding the
hearing-
police. Defunding the ICE agent, not the police, the ICE agent.
Listen,
Not the
what
police.
I'm hearing from this is another attempt to pit Democrats and Republicans against one another.
Exactly.
That's all I'm hearing.
But that's what Trump wants to do.
He's gonna push us into a civil war.
Right. And Robin, you brought up a good point. Wait, Stanley, I want to ask it to you. Robin, you brought up an amazing point. That was bothered me. Trump wants to make the Democrats an enemy of the state.
Exactly.
And we're American citizens. So
Yes.
have a leader to demonize an American party.
Yeah, and divide
like
the
that,
country.
and saying that they want to overthrow this, they want criminals in there, they want open border. And Stanley, you have to stand by your own. Either you're an American or you're not, or you're a white American or not an American, or you're an
you're an American
Republican.
before. You're an American before becoming Republican and Democrat.
Or are you not?
Yeah, I agree with that. You're an American or you're not.
So are you?
But let's not act like President Biden didn't say the same speech. Go to the red carpet with the two army people when he said the same thing. What did he say? That MAGA people and Republicans are purely deplorable, are the worst thing since sliced bread.
That's Clinton. That was Clinton.
No, that was not Clinton. That's Biden. Biden did that speech.
Oh, I didn't know that because I know Hillary Clinton was the one that says the party of deplorables.
No, he said the same thing also. Biden.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton said that during the campaign.
There are
but Biden said the same thing when he was president, and he had two army with a red tape. He said also dividing thing for MAGA Republican when he had power. So let's not act like I deplore any president doing that. Period.
Well, let's hear a little bit more, and then we're going to end it.
Are calling to abolish ICE and defund the police. That will never be allowed to happen under this president and vice president. The Trump administration will redouble our efforts to get the worst of the worst, criminal, illegal alien, killers, rapists, and pedophiles off of American streets. The department.
Really? That means Trump's friends are going to.
How many of those are in elementary?
Yeah, how many of those were Trump's best friends? The pedophiles and the criminals.
But think about it. If they're going into elementary schools and getting kids, what have those kids done? They're not the criminals.
Right. And what about Epstein? When she says pedophiles and criminal, what about Epstein?
Well,
that he won't release, Stanley, that he could release right now.
Well, he did release. He released what 50,000 document. I don't know the number.
It was 2 million thing. It was 2 million. They released 10%. The judge ordered them to release all of them. They keep making excuses that there's just too many, so they're already defying the judge's orders. And these are the Jeffrey Epstein's thing. When we talk about pedophiles, first thing I'm thinking about is Jeffrey Epstein, and I'm thinking about Trump dancing with him and giving Giselle, or whatever her name is, a comfy cushion at the minimum security. What about that?
No, I don't think that he was maybe dancing with them, but he kicked them out also when he found out what he was doing also.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you a little bit of that, but what about taking the major pedophile too, who was in a maximum prison, putting her in a comfy little minimum prison where she can have a doggy and special drinks?
Are you talking about Maxwell? I don't know the deal that
what
you
about
have.
that? But she's a major
I don't know about
offender.
the deal.
She's a major sex offender, but why are we giving her a break?
Exactly.
Because she must have done a deal and got some name or got something.
Why are we doing deals with sex offenders?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the deal, Brian. I wasn't there, Brian.
Okay.
I wasn't there during that.
I'm just saying.
Let her talk, please.
Yeah.
I want drugs out of America, okay? But then, motherfucker, you turn around and release a drug dealer.
Yes.
Drug dealers.
Yes. Why?
And then all he's done is and then making it so hard for the people who actually need pain medication to get it. And if they are lucky enough to have a doctor to get it, then they have to be policed like they're on parole. And have to piss test every time they go into the doctor. And guess what? They can call them up at any day and make them come in and bring all their meds in for a pill count and a pop drug test.
That is true. And not to mention,
that is supposed to be medical care.
That is true.
That is wrong.
And not to mention, millions of Americans right now are seeing a surge in their medical insurance, and they're going to be paying a lot more money for their prescriptions. Some will be kicked off of their medical insurance right now because
Yeah,
The Congress did not
I'm
pass
one
a
of them
bill
that
on the
quit.
health
Oh,
care.
and not to mention the fact, Brian, that if they don't figure all this shit out, the government's going to close down again at the end of this month.
That is
And
true.
whose fault is that, Ellen? I thought Obamacare was supposed to do all the problems. You're gonna get 25% less on your premium. That was a lie. You're gonna keep your doctor no matter what. That was a lie. That's Obama who said that. You want me to bring those tape? He said it. We didn't say that shit.
Well, you know what, Stanley? He actually did say that, and guess what? I guarantee you, in 2 weeks, they're going to vote to extend Obamacare because the Republicans do not have a health care plan. So they
No,
will
they
vote
don't.
to
He just
extend that.
wants to.
I
Well,
guarantee
the
No,
you.
only health
Trump
care
just
I hope
wants to
from him is that he
dismantle
wants to
that
give the money instead of giving
because
it
it
to the
has
insurance.
Obama's name on it.
Yeah, instead of giving it to the insurance, he said he wants to give it to the American people, which I don't think will make a difference. I'm sorry, getting 1,200 or whatever money instead of insurance is not going to
No,
help
no.
American people. So
It's not going to buy out the American people. As we can tell, we could talk all day. Last time we did 3 hours, but we're not going to do it today. We did an hour and a half show. Hope you guys
Oh,
enjoyed.
wait.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, Ellen.
another thing that you forgot to mention about this shooting.
Yes.
Okay, why the fuck did the ICE agent not turn over his gun, and why did he leave?
Yeah,
Well, here's another thing, Ellen. You brought up a good point. First of all, I didn't play the
they're
tape, but
supposed
Pam
to.
Bondi said that the guy had immunity, which is no such thing. You do not have
There
immunity.
is no such thing.
There no, but she's claiming
Uh-uh.
he did. He has federal immunity, and there is no such thing. And number two,
No.
a lot of people are missing this. They're saying that this guy was severely injured during this particular one too. That he went to the hospital and then he's being with his family. If you look at the tape, the guy was walking back and
He
forth
was
very
walking
freely.
around like he had no problem.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
wish somebody will say, "Let us see the medical report." Somebody, just somebody
Uh-huh.
says, if this guy was injured during this little
Prove
melee,
it. Yeah.
let
Prove
us
it.
see the medical report, just like the Epstein file.
Yeah.
Show us how
Prove it.
injured he was, and they'll put a stop to this
Mhm.
bullshit.
Oh, and
I
another
want.
thing is they need to ask, why did you not let a doctor who was right there go check on that woman?
That is true.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to be a lot of questions, and like I said, we can go on for another 4 hours, but we're going to go for an hour and a half. I want to
Brian,
thank.
I just did the research that you said they do have federal immunity. I just did the research. They do since
Yeah,
January. Since
ex-
But
January
they
of 2020, since January he became president, they do.
yeah,
So
Well,
and
since
but we
but up
Congress,
until then,
but
they
it's
did.
not a
I
such
think it's in
thing.
the big beautiful bill, Brian. I think it's on
Well, is
that bill.
it? And when
Yeah,
you
I
have
think it's on
federal
that.
immunity, you could kill
Yeah.
somebody and not
Yeah.
be held responsible.
Yeah,
Just
you
You
just
remember
have
can
that.
to
do
come up.
anything and
What do you
not
think
be
they're gonna
held
do, Brian?
responsible.
They're gonna ask him to say, "Do you think you were scared for your life?" And what do you think he's gonna say? No, he's gonna say yes. Oh yes, I
Exactly.
was very scared for my life.
Well,
And there you go.
e-
It's shut down.
Yep.
exactly. And then they're already telling the president and everybody saying that it was self-defense, but they're going to say, well, we're going to have our own special counsel looking at you already condemned, and why are you wasting the taxpayers' money? Open your eyes,
Yeah.
listen to your ears. You guys see what you have to do. You know what you have to do. Don't get
Mhm.
mad. Vote. Don't get
And,
pissed.
and wasn't there a vote today about that and everything? I think
Oh, but
one person of Democrat tried
Okay,
to do an investigation, and all
well,
Republicans said no, and they went down. I
there's
think there was
there's
a vote
two
for that.
there's two
Okay,
votes today.
Brian, what
Yes.
was the immunity?
Well, they have immunity.
No, they don't. It says
well,
immigration.
Yes, I just did the research. Federal immunity,
Listen,
they do.
I'm doing
Yeah.
it too. They
Wow.
do not have blanket or absolute immunity.
That's what
I
the
didn't say
Congress is
absolute.
saying.
I said they have federal immunity. I didn't say absolute.
Well, but they're telling them that the Trump administration is telling them they do, but there's no such thing. They're not really immune to the killings, and they will be held accountable. Trust me. And another thing you guys have to think about. I know that Trump supporters are going to be Trump supporters, and Democrats are like little pussies. Every time I hear them talk, I want to kick them in the puss.
But listen to this, Brian.
Yeah.
It says immunity from state prosecution. Federal agents are generally immune from state and local criminal prosecution for actions taken while performing their official duties, provided their actions were authorized by federal law and considered necessary and proper for fulfilling their duties.
And
you just said
who's
federal
responsible?
law.
And who's responsible, Ellen, for making that decision?
You just
Homeland.
said it. You said it.
Homeland.
Federal law, baby.
Exactly, federal
Yes,
law.
but
There you go.
Says only if it was necessary and proper.
But
Yeah,
who
if it
decides
was
it was?
proper, and you
But
just
baby,
said
who
it, who makes
decides it
that
was
decision?
necessary? It'd be the
Exactly.
federal
It's the
government.
homeland that makes that
well, you know
determination,
what?
not the state.
Yeah,
You
so
just
we're
You
getting.
said
know
it's
what?
federal law.
He's gonna get away with that shit because the little whore Christy
No,
knows is
he's
gonna
gonna
let
get
him get
away
away.
because Homeland Christie, whatever his name, is the Homeland Security, and
Okay.
she's the
That's what
boss
I'm
when it comes
saying.
to the ICE
Okay.
agent, and she made that determination. That's
Ellen,
why he's gonna get away with it.
if there's any consolation, Ellen, that they're not immune to civil disabuse and civil audience, meaning that they're going to be sued up
Oh
the
yeah,
fucking
they could get
ass.
sued. That I do agree,
They're
Brian.
going to
They could
sue
get
that.
sued.
You
She
know,
needs
it's like if you ask
further.
anybody, I'll take all the money of your life, or would you like to spend 2 years in prison? I'm going to prison. I don't want nobody thinking these people are going to get sued like you would
Yes.
not freaking believe it.
Well,
And
she,
it turns out that woman is
family-
an actual American citizen.
That's
she
oh
was
man.
American citizen.
She
Nobody
was the
has
woman.
brought
The
that
woman who
up
got
yet.
killed was an American citizen. She was a white lady.
She
They killed her.
was?
Yeah, she was
Yes.
white. She was white.
Oh, so they killed someone who wasn't even
And-
suspected
Yeah.
of being illegal.
Yeah, they go.
That is true.
She's gonna get the family's gonna sue the federal whatever to get
Oh,
money.
they will. They
Yeah.
will. Well, it's
They
hard,
will.
but
I hope
if you
she
but you
extends
got to
it to the
understand
Trump
something.
administration.
It sounds great on paper and it sounds great that your civil rights, but everybody knows it's almost impossible to sue the government. I'm just going to tell you
It
that right
is.
now. It's almost impossible.
Well,
So,
yeah, the government's
but if
pulling
they
the strings.
and if they're claiming that the agent has immunity, which is protected by federal government, it's going to be almost impossible to sue him.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say, but you have to remember something to save face. All this shit that Trump's doing in Israel and Venezuela and naming shit after him and coins after him and all this bullshit. I didn't bring up all the stuff he put his name to that he's hawking and put
Yeah,
his name up on plaques and everything. And then he does
Yeah.
that stupid thing with plaques going up to the White House,
Stealing
making
it and-
fun of other candidates. You guys have to remember something. As soon as we get a Democrat in office, and we will, all this
All
shit
that
goes
shit will
away.
go away.
It all
Yes.
goes away. And Trump knows this. He will be held accountable.
And the whole bullshit.
will.
that
Not
whole Nobel
not
Peace
because
Prize,
the Supreme Court protects him on that, Brian.
He handed
Not,
over.
not
that
when he
is
leaves office, they won't.
Yeah,
When
but
he leaves-
when
when
if he
he-
does an act after that's beyond his presidency, not during the presidency. You
I'm not
cannot
saying
go-
during the presidency, because what's going to happen in 6 months, he's going to be a lame duck and he won't have any power whatsoever. Congress will switch over to being a Democrat. But I'm saying as far as Trump,
Good luck with 18% approval, Brian. Good luck.
I think
They'll
so.
get
But
fed
what
up
happened
with him.
because Trump? See, right now, even the Republicans are going to turn on Trump because Trump
Yeah,
is not
they're
going to
fed
run.
No,
again.
he has an 85% approval when Republicans. It's going to be the independent. It's going to be the independent that's going to do the midterm.
I am saying no. He's going to lose the
He is.
midterms. He's going to
Well,
lose the midterms. You
I
already know
hope
that.
he does. I
He's
hope
gone.
he does. Ooh.
But as far as and then in about a year and a half, they're going to start promoting in the primaries their new Republican Party, and
Yeah.
they're going to wash their hands of Trump, and they're going to throw him under the bridge because of some of the war crimes that he did and breaking the Constitution and being a lawless president. That's going to be
Yep.
a tarnished thing on the Republicans. But Trump will
It's
be
gonna look
held.
bad on the U.S.
They will,
for
and they're going to throw him.
long.
Trump will be held accountable after he leaves office. So
No, you can't, Brian.
he
The
doesn't
Supreme Court,
croak
you
first.
cannot hold him accountable during the time he's president. For all acts as president, you can't. The Supreme Court told you that.
you can
Can't.
hold him accountable.
If
for
it's
he-
proven that he's doing jobs that has to do with the presidency, you cannot hold him accountable at all.
I just want to say it. You can hold him accountable for breaking the constitutional laws.
Yes,
And that
war
and that's war crimes and also impeachment. After
Yes.
he leaves
Yeah,
office,
that's the only thing you could do.
well, you
impeach him.
could, but that could lead to federal prison. So
No,
anyway, and he
impeachment
will-
doesn't lead to federal prison.
Well,
Impeachment
No,
is
it
war
depends. It
crimes
depends
do.
on the crimes that he has done for America
Yes.
and the grifting that he made.
But that's
deals
what I'm
with.
saying. The
war
Supreme
crimes.
Court made that decision, Brian. Go back to
We'll
the
see
Supreme
what
Court.
happens.
But
We'll
this
we'll
goes
see
back
what
to the
happens. But he
Geneva
will,
Convention.
but he
War
will
crimes
be
do.
held accountable.
No,
will
he
be
won't,
held.
because he's the Supreme Court covers him for that. He
No, he
won't be held
doesn't.
accountable.
And also, if he touches Greenland
Yeah.
and the NATO falls, which Putin wants, by the way, Putin wants NATO to fall. Trump's
Mhm.
doing Putin's work because Trump's Putin's bitch. So if he goes after Greenland, which is the Denmark part of the NATO treaty, and he goes after them, we're going to have France, Germany, and
And I
the
disagree.
UK
He should not teach
coming
Greenland.
after us
I don't know
because
why
he's
he's
going to do
doing that.
stupid stuff.
Yeah,
All right,
that's stupid.
everybody.
I don't know why he's doing that. He shouldn't touch
Because
Greenland.
he is stupid.
He's not stupid, Robin. He's more smart than you think. I don't know what he's doing for Greenland. Somebody's advising, but I don't agree with that. The
He's
Greenland
doing
shit.
his own
Because
bidding.
Greenland's got all those minerals and everything, and he's nothing but a greedy ass motherfucker.
Ellen, you think? Wait, Ellen, you think that the United States is not a greedy ass motherfucker? We've done that around the world, Ellen. What do you think we're the number one power?
As this mother,
He's the first one to go after different countries.
No, we just sent the CIA to do the work that we don't know as American. We just sent the CIA to go to different country and tell them you better do this shit, or else you don't get money. What do you think we did in Africa, Ellen? What do you think the CIA did for Americans? What do you think we're able to get telephone for free, almost not pay? How come Africa is not fucking billionaire?
Don't praise the CIA too highly.
I'm not praising. I'm just telling you like it is. Ellen looks like it lives in La La Land and think that America's never done that shit. We've done that shit for a long time, Ellen. That's why we're the number one superpower.
Made public for
that's the difference. And that's the difference.
Security reasons.
The words from Ellen will close the show. From this motherfucker to all you other motherfuckers.
Yes.
No, that's not the word from Ellen. The word from Ellen is pregnant. She's a pregnant whore, whatever. That's the word from Ellen.
Well, she is.
God bless her. Ellen for president. All right, everybody.
I can do a better job.
Ellen for president and Robin for
Ellen
vice
for
president.
press conference. Oh my God.
Yeah, Ellen will do the press conference. Listen, you motherfuckers. I told you once. I told you again. All right.
You're not. Yeah.
Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget we have
off the Kennedy Center.
We have
Wait,
what we just put motherfuckers on.
Wait,
listen,
Brian, you realize the Kennedy Center is losing all kinds of money, right?
I know. Again, it's only temporary till this motherfucker gets out of office, and nothing's permanent. So just hang tight, and we'll take care of this motherfucker. All right, everybody. In the words of Ellen, everybody's a motherfucker. All right,
Thank you, Brian. Great show like usual and everything. Thank you, Ellen.
Stan,
Thank you, Robin. Everybody have a great day.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. And the words of Ellen, motherfuckers, have a good day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.